It's a right hand, left hand combination for India. That's going to start proceedings.
Pakistan started off with two left-handers, which pretty much paid off for them. But left-right combination, as we say all the time, will be a little bit of a worry. Ali Raza is going to open up for Pakistan, and India will need to get off to a solid start. It's not going to be easy going to that target. Let's see how it goes. Well, see the cheer around from the Pakistani players, appreciating it's not easy to get the first ball on target.
Well, Ali Reza has been highly spoken of by most people in the cricketing circles, especially who are in the know of what's happening in youth cricket in Pakistan. I was talking to Faisal, and even Ali Yunus was talking very high of him. He's got the pace, he's got the height as well. He's getting good lift off the deck, this young lad.
He's got a nice, comfortable run up to the wicket. Seems to be easing into his stride, and he increases his pace as he reaches the crease. In control, even at point of delivery, every little gather and notice. That's very good. This slim, maybe as he gets a little older, put something more on the shoulders.
He's got two fielders in the slip chord, so the channel that he's bowling in will be pretty much be around that off stump. Initially, what we've seen of him in the first two deliveries is looking to get the ball back in to the right-hander, Ayush Matre, who's on strike. And that seems to be the ploy. Chooses to go just a little wide of the bowling crease to create that angle.
Just an indication of the pace of a bowler is where the keeper stands behind. And you can see he's way behind. He really puts the slips in position where the keeper stands and this staggered slip behind him, one about the same line. So you'd say that this guy's pretty pacey.
And he's got good carry as well. And he talked about the wicket keeper pretty much being about 25 yards back, and the first left fielder is pretty much on the 30-yard circle when he's bowling.
Yeah, I think as a batter also, you see that behind you, and you know that this guy can generate a better pace.
Look at that, he's about 26 yards down. Is the first left fielder.
Oh, he's left onto that one. Very nicely slapped it away and gets the first runs on the board with a boundary.
Quality shot this by Ayush Matre. He opens his account, and India are off the blocks in this run chase with that boundary. For a quality batter, you're not going to be troubled by just pace alone. And that's exactly what Ayush Matre has shown. Just got a little bit of width to work with. And he's played that beautifully in that region around backward point. Just found the gap between backward point and cover point for four.
Oh, so the run. Making the requisite contact. Despite that, because of that flourish, the ball eventually trickles across for another boundary.
As that four is going to end the over. They got two boundaries off it. First over's gone, it's 8 without loss. Look at the lineup for India. Very talented set of young cricketers. Ayush Matre, the opening bat, along with Vaibhav Suryavanshi. There's Andre Siddharth in that lineup. Mohammad Aman. There's Harvansh Pangalia in that lineup. Nikhil Kumar. But the fact is, a lot expected from this opening pair. The two batters who are out there in the middle.
Indeed, I think they've got to replicate, take a leaf out of the way the Pakistani openers batted. Took their time. I know it got off to a flyer. Umar Zaid, the right arm medium, bowling from the media end, running away from us. They've straight away. He tries to go for a big one and appeal, ball drifted drifting down. It's not very interest umpire.
So the only thing I would hope for this young lad and from this young lad is there's been a lot of talk, there's been a lot of hype around this young 13-year-old over the last few days, and I wish that he puts that out of his mind. He's just gone for an expansive shot too early. He didn't have the room to free his arms there. The ball was coming back into him. Didn't need to play an expansive shot. Just needs to play the ball on its merit. He's got the capability. Everyone in the cricketing circles back home is aware of it.
Oh, he's going. I think it's nerves. It's definitely nerves. He's trying to get off the mark. In the process, maybe not getting back on ball. He's got to run as an extra with a leg by. But you can feel that he wants to really get started early on. But as a young man, I understand his feeling. He should be telling himself, look, this is a good batting track. I can trust the bounce. Let me be patient.
You know, he's got a quick fire 100 in a youth test. It was a 4-day game against the Australia under-19s in Chennai. Vaibhav Suryavanshi, that suddenly got him into the limelight. Everyone started talking about him. That knock came off just 58 balls, he got to 100. That's too far wide outside. I'll complete that story. It's wide addition to the extras. The first extras added onto the Indian total now. Vaibhav Suryavanshi is shown what he can do. That knock was an unbelievable innings. He's playing for Bihar as well in the domestic circuit for his state side. And I think just the hype post the IPL, there's a lot of talk about his batting capability. He just needs to play that down, focus on the game, stay in the moment.
It's just a tad wide. He's driving. The left-right combination is finding it difficult to get the ball in line. Omar needs to just ensure, not get carried away, try to bowl within it. As a batter sort of eases into his innings, I think the bowlers also need to do that. Just find their rhythm going, try and work out what the wicket is doing to them. Is it going to be a lot of help, or do they have to work hard to get something out of it? No, keeps on repeating the same mistake. Another one.
While let's talk a little more about Ayush Matre. There's a chat that someone had with the bowler, Omar. Ayush Matre has had a great start to first-class cricket. Opportunity here to prove his worth at the under-19 level, playing for the India under-19 side.
Shot. Very compact. You're behind the line. Lovely angle of the bat. Perfect contact with the bat, and off it went to the boundary.
He's got the temperament. And also, there's something that you talk about in the Mumbai cricketing circles about not gifting your wicket away. Look at the balance as he's played that shot. He's let the ball come onto the bat. He's not looked rushed. He's waited for the opportunity. And that seems to be the difference between the two batters today, that whatever we've seen of the two India under-19 openers so far.
Oh, no, that's drifting down leg. It's an appeal half-hearted, realizing that the angle of that ball is taking it away down the leg side. And nice to see the keeper coming along. He knows that there's been a bit of a struggle for Omar at this over. So a few words in his ear. The skipper, Shahzaib, says, I know it's difficult for the bowlers. I've meted out a bit of a problem for the Indian bowlers. Take it easy. Bowl within yourself.
There's 3 wides in this over, but Ayush Matre is taking his time. He's waiting for the right delivery to place shots to. The local tournament that happens in Mumbai got a triple 100 in one of the games there, so he can bat long. He can pace his innings as well.
Umpire Tanvir Ahmed having quite a lot of exercise to extend his arms 4 times in this over.
Well, that's not really helping Pakistan's cause. Those wide deliveries. You've got a new ball in hand. Malacca still fresh on that ball. Just made good use of it. Don't really know how long the movement in the air is going to last. make the most of it early on.
You could see the expression on his face. He's not comfortable at all. That's better. Just the line you want to bowl at. But easy enough for the batter to negotiate. Can anticipate that he hit that delightful shot. But he waited and allowed the ball to come to him. Similar kind of delivery. This time he was content in just putting a dead bat to that one.
Just get a feeling that Umar is struggling for rhythm here. Umar Zaib he's already bowled 9 deliveries in this over, including 4 wides. So he's got 1 more ball to bowl. Just got a winded expression about him at the moment after having bowled a slightly long over.
Oh, he's thrashed that. Maybe the timing a little alright. That's why the pace off the bat not quite there. It's going to, just trickle over. It's become a big over. The second one. And at the end of that, it's 21 in that case. Magnificent Dubai International Stadium. That's where it's at, the big match between India and Pakistan in the Men's Under-19 Asia Cup 2024. The Ring of Fire. Well, if it was a day-night match, you'd have seen the Ring of Fire all around the ground here with the lights. That's quietly played away. That's more sensible. Still nerves, still waiting to get his first runs in the tournament.
It's always heartening to hear that sound of the bat hitting the ball. But this is the boundary of the last ball of the previous over. Yes, off the toe end of the bat, which is why he didn't get the kind of pace on the shot that he would have liked. It's hit the lower part of the bat. But this is the tease for the fielder who thinks he's going to get to it. And in the end, he doesn't.
Wow. That's a good bit of feeling. He wrote that pretty nicely, guided it, was in control of the shot. A little bit of extra effort from Ali, who trying to extract some bounce from back of the leg.
And they've got a fielder at first slip because Ali Reza is bowling over the wicket. The angle might bring that first slip fielder in. The third man is a lot straighter because of that angle. They don't have a second slip fielder in, but the third man's a lot straighter in case there's an edge.
That's going to be a wide down the leg side. So it's catching on. The other one having an effect on his partner, Ali Raza. Something you don't want to replicate. Something you want to come back. Next ball round, I think the first, we'll give him one. Don't worry. Raman, young man, is trying his best, just putting a little bit of extra to generate more pace. Definitely the pace here on view so far. That is the first run off the bat for Vaibhav.
So at least part of the nerves settled. It's got the single, and the good part is in this over, right from the first balls that he faced in this over, he was looking to get behind the line of the ball, not have a go at the ball the moment it pitched, which I think is an important scenario. The youngster has got to settle his nerves. He's a big unit for a 13-year-old, but he's got a lot of capability. There's no dearth of talent in that India under-19 dressing room. And the keeper, he's got a smile on his face. He'll have a role to play later on.
Yeah, youngsters, fresh looks, a lot of anticipation. Such a magnificent stage to show their wares. It's very nice to see.
Raj there, Hardik Raj, they'll have a role to play later on. But for the moment, they'll be hoping that what Shahzaib did for Pakistan, get that big 150. one of these guys can do that for India.
What about that? Lovely. That is a delight to the eye. Just right down the line, meaty part of the bat, showing the full face and sending away to the boundary in a hurry.
He's impressed. One more. Just look at that. He knew mid-off was about 5 or 7 yards up inside the 30-yard circle for that uppish drive for a catch. And he just wanted to clear that fielder. It was a deliberate shot played in the air. And now the mid-off's actually gone back to the edge of the 30 yards.
Now, another inquiry, a very polite appeal to the umpire. But what about that shape? A little bit closer, tighter in line, would have yielded dividends. 3 overs done, 27 without points. Well, the captain has trust in his bowler, despite the fact there are 4 wides in his first over. Abdul Subhan has been, I thought he's been given another over. It's not quite. It's Subhan who's coming as a replacement. Give his other bowler time to think and gather his thoughts and come back better in his next spell. Abdul Subhan, right arm medium.
That's not a bad ploy. If you've got the resources, utilize them. Subhan straight away trying to settle in to some rhythm. A little chat going on between the captain and the first step fielder, Haroon.
I think he wants another slip in. With that natural angle of the right arm bowler coming in at the left-handed batter. I know we don't see a lot of seam movement, hardly any swing in the air. It's got to depend on the angle delivery. Somehow I feel if the ball a little wide of at point of release of the crease really increases that angle and gives an opportunity for the ball to just get a little bit of a nip and carry.
He's a tall lad. Subhan. Abdul Subhan.
Got the right line. He essentially needs to bowl it across the face of the bat, outside the line of the off stump. Anytime it drifts down, it's a little too straight, it's easier for the batter to pick up and get runs.
And the problem of a right-hand, left-hand combination with the crease, that's the problem for the fast bowler. The line that he was bowling on the previous delivery was perfect for a right-hander, who's now going to be on strike. Ayush Matre will be on strike now. Vaibhav, with that leg by, moves to the non-striker's end.
20 already. In quick time from this young man. It's got the man! What a beautiful delivery! Just followed the ball, hint of a movement away after pitching. Followed it, got the edge, and it was quite a simple take behind. Big strike. He's looking threatening, but he's got to go.
He's a tall lad. And look at the length. He actually bowled back of length and drew Ayush Matre into the shot. Really a nothing shot. The feet went nowhere. He's just reaching for the ball. In the end, edged it to the keeper. And Saad Beg making no mistake. The captain, Ayush Matre, has gone for 20. India are now 28 for 1.
The batter in, the spectacles. Young man, Andre Siddharth, right-handed batter, comes in place of the right hand. it better. But what a good bowling change by the Pakistan captain. Paying dividends straight away. Abdul Saban getting rid of what looked to be quite a threatening batter.
As Andre Siddharth walks in, and straight away there's movement in terms of field placements. They've got 7 fielders on the offside now. Just 2 on the leg side. This fine leg. And they'll probably have Shahzeb walk across, amble across to a mid-on position, a short mid-on.
He started in that area, which has paid off for him. But I must tell you, I think this could have been avoided by Ayush. Followed the ball.
Credit here to the fast bowler. Look at the line. It was just that teasing line outside off stump. Pulled the length back a little. And because he got one ball to come back in to the right-hander, he was feeling for the ball, Ayush Mhatre, on this occasion. This ball held its line, and that's the reason why it took the outer edge. Good bowling.
Successful over completed by Saban. It's 28 for 1. India have lost the first wicket, and that's going to be something that will be of concern. Just over there, see the reaction. Another one bites the dust. Oh, this is not looking good for India. Another angle delivery, another batter who just followed the ball, induced the edge, and the strike again.
Ali Reza strikes. He bowls from wide to the crease, creates the angle, and once again, Vaibhav Suryavanshi is just feeling for the ball. He's not up to the pitch of the ball. He's just drawn into that shot, gets the outer edge, and the keeper takes the catch. He's gone for 1. It's now 28 for 2.
New batter in, 2 quick wickets. India will have to rebuild, to settle down, settle the nerves, have a good look at what's happening. Mohammad Aman now is not resting on his shoulders with a too early fall. Ali Reza from Pakistan really bowling with a lot of heart. Just been informed that Ian Bishop reckons he's going to make it to the Pakistan national team. The exhibition of bowling has shown us so far. This young man has been top class. Oh, another one right through him. Spectacular stuff from Ali Reza.
A great stuff. Here's from Sheikhupura. That's the 16-year-old fast bowler. Rana Navid spoke very highly of him. The bowling coach has worked well under his tutelage. This is the wicket of Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Created the angle, had the batsman feeling for the ball, and a good catch behind the stumps by the wicket keeper, the captain Saad Beg. He was delighted, and why not? Because it's a very big wicket. Vaibhav Suryavanshi is a very talented cricketer, but not firing today.
once again not very comfortable. Big appeal from the keeper. They're all really on spring in the steps, really hot of the Pakistan.
Getting good bounce off the deck as well because of his height. He's lean, he's tall. He's got a good high arm release on the ball, puts in a little effort, almost runs in like a smooth Rolls Royce. There's not too much that you see in terms of extra movements that are unnecessary. Gathers himself well. It's a good release on the ball. And now, because he's causing some problems to the captain of the India under19 team, Ahmad, there's a change of the field. They're bolstering the slip cordon. 2 slips in position now.
That is very, very good thinking, Raman. I think you got the batters under control. You've got to take advantage. They will be nervy. There won't be too many shots down the ground. Ball has done a little bit on 2 occasions. There's an opportunity for an edge, something flying to the slip cordon.
Rishesh Kanikar, the Indian coach, along with Sairaj Bahutule, who's right next to him, seated right next to him. To an animated conversation, probably Sairaj indicating both batters fell while feeling for the ball. Maybe just reaching out to a ball they could have let go or left alone.
Just a quick run taken. Another of those misses who haven't had the direct hits at all in the last couple of days here.
There's no one backing up, so they get the extra run. But this was a risky single first up. I thought the captain would have been in trouble had there been a direct hit at the non-strikers, and in the end they did end up getting 2, and he's off the mark is Mohammad Aman.
The 2 wickets that have followed, similar with the batters just been feeling for it, chasing the ball as a sort of afterthought that let me go for it. And again, young Vaibhav with the angle ball easily could have left it alone, but he thought he'd have a little poke at it and he paid the price.
The feet went nowhere close to the ball for both batters, just feeling for the ball with the bat.
Vaibhav was done, 30 for 2. Impressive, to say the least, the bowling performance by Ali Raza and Abdul Subhan. Omar struggled a bit with his over, and wise from the skipper of Pakistan in taking him off and bringing Subhan in, who delivered the goods straight away. Not interested. That's good from this young man Siddharth.
Andre Siddharth, another young kid who's been talked about a lot, picked up by one of the franchises as well. You know, they see talent in a lot of these youngsters.
Almost at the last moment decided to drop it. Bat. So tempted to having a little bit of a poke at that one.
The captain's walking down the pitch. So is the Indian captain. He's had a word with the striker, but Saad Beg, the keeper, captain from Pakistan, when he's walked down all the way, had a word or 2 with the umpire. Take another look at this again. I think it's the length. And the line was right outside off.
What about that consistency? Every delivery in that channel, corridor of uncertainty, almost had the batter having a little poke at one. Excellent, top-class bowling.
And this is where you need to show a little bit of patience. Remember, it's a 50-over game, not a T20 match. Albeit you're chasing a target that's 282, it's good movement. Good shape on the ball, taking it away from the right-hander. But I think you've got to let those good deliveries go by initially. See off the first 7 or 8 overs. That's something that the Pakistan openers did very well.
Once again, yeah, we're talking about the fact that in this format of the game, they can bide their time. They can let it go to go. Give it to the bowler. You don't have to go and hit a ball which is not there to be hit. So not take any chances for that matter. It's a sensible way of approaching it.
2 slips in position. The second slip a little wider. But slotting in now. The first slip fielder saying, hang on, not so wide. Get into a regulation second slip position. And a gunny in place as well.
I like this. It's not easy as a pace bowler to persistently hit the same areas and the same lines and lengths.
And also, I think from an Indian perspective, you're chasing 282. A lot of times you see that score on the board and you say, I need to get runs quickly as well. But now you're caught in a quandary because in the power play, in the 6th over, you're 30 but 2 down. So you need to drop anchor here. Maybe that Indian camp, maybe just a tad worried. Ayush Mhatre, I think, was looking in good touch.
Just get a bit of bat on that one. It's a superb maiden over from Subhan. 30 for 2. Into the 7th over, 30 for 2. It's going to be Ali Raza. 1 for 16 in 3 overs. Both the bowlers from 2 ends helping each other. Talk about pace bowlers hunting in pairs. These two have definitely done it.